So I've been known in the past for making some very tasty dishes, mostly Caribbean style dishes. And today, my wife wasn't feeling well, so I decided to take the bull by the horn. Obviously, though, a little bit nervous because I haven't cooked for a while, busy and everything else. So I decided to try a Barbadian recipe called cuckoo and flying fish. I didn't have any flying fish, so I used the next best fish I had, which was some kingfish, sliced kingfish. Cuckoo is a meal made like by adding cornmeal to water, stirring it in really, really well, and adding some finely chipped okras that you boiled aside, added it to the cornmeal, and continue to stir it. And the object is that you don't find any lumps in the cornmeal when that is done. So this video is about making the cornmeal, making the cuckoo, and making a fish gravy. And so in it, you'll see how I did step by step, the way how I know it, and frying the fish and then adding it to, or making a gravy from it, and to end up with a very tasty meal. Enjoy it. So we start with the okras, and I like to slice them now and then dice them very, very small, so that it'd be a lot easier to cook. But you just got to be careful with the knife. I get used to doing it in my hands, and that's how I started. Then afterwards, I add it to the water and let it cook in a separate fry pan. In the meantime, I season the fish, flour it, and put it in a pan with oil so to start to fry it. Make sure it's well seasoned. I also season the flour as well. So then the fish is frying, and as the fish is frying, we start to make the cornmeal. First of all, the water is on a very low heat. Add the cornmeal, 2 cups of cornmeal, then add the okras. Make sure I stir it properly. Add a little water in it so that the cornmeal would have enough water to cook. After that, start to look at making a gravy. Have all the peppers, the onions, and stuff like that all cut up, and get ready to put into the pan where add water and butter, maybe all the other ingredients to start making the gravy. Once the gravy starts to boil, we add the fish to it. The fish that has been fried, that has been put a pan aside, add the fish to it and let that cook on a low heat. After that's cooked and the cornmeal is stirred, that's how it looks when it's done. It has okras and stuff in it, and the gravy is all done, fish is all cooked, and dinner is ready to be served.